Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, today is a morning routine. It's not been long I woke up, but I don't know if you can see obviously from my face. And when I wake up in the morning, I like to wash my face. Yes, due to the fact that there were products I applied the previous day, that's the night before, and then in the morning, of course, with the whole oiling and all that. So I wash my face first before I take my bath. So now while I'm in the shower, I wouldn't wash my face again. I'll just splash water on it and that's all. So just try to take it step by step. My morning routine, yeah, what it is like on every morning or almost every morning, even though it changes a little bit. I'm in Port Harcourt, based here in Nigeria, and the weather right now is very humid. What I mean is very humid is that it's raining. Like right now we have entered the raining season, so your humectants will have more value. Exactly, like the skin will look more supple this period. You understand? Like I get a lot of compliments these days. Are you looking fresh? You're looking. It's because of the weather and the fact that I utilize the weather. I use a lot of humectant in order to help me trap moisture, not only from the product but also from the environment at this point. And that is why an antioxidant is very important, especially when you're in an environment like mine. Like my environment, even though it has reduced drastically, there's something we suffer called the black soot. That's the huge air pollution. So antioxidant is very necessary, and my antioxidant, of course, of choice is always my vitamin C. But meanwhile, let me don't bore you with so much talk. Let's go into practical. I'll wash my face first, and afterwards come back and complete. Okay, so I am starting off with my salicylic acid face wash. The night before, I use my hydrating serum. I used my vitamin A serum. Well, I will still bring up that nighttime routine. So I'm starting off first by wetting my face. So that's it. It's good you start by wetting the face. Honestly, like for me, I prefer that because it helps my product spread faster. That's for me. Though some people start with dry skin, but me, I always wet my skin. So I go in this. Take it up. Some people that have really dry skin, you don't if you have really dry skin, you don't need to take too much time washing your face so that you don't take off the sebum off your face, and you can bypass a foaming face wash for a non-foaming face wash, which I alternate due to the fact that I have a combination skin. So I think I'm done. When I get into the shower proper, I'm going to rinse my face this time around without any face wash here, just with ordinary water. Face, yeah, I'm done washing my face, and then I'll go into the shower, and afterwards I'll come back and finish up my routine. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, welcome. All subscribers, I really appreciate you. I'm back. This is after I have showered. All right, as I told you, please, there'll be background noises, ignore them. It's the rain. Like I told you, we're back to the raining season in full force. So my face is still relatively damp, which is a good thing. And then I'm starting my vitamin C serum. As I told you, it's an antioxidant. And there's one important thing. People feel that when it's raining, you shouldn't, when it's raining or when there's no sun, you shouldn't apply sunscreen. Again, apply sunscreen. And besides, our weather here can be very unpredictable. Even immediately after the rains, you now see sun shining. So hello, when you're out of the house without your SPF in your bag, what are you going to do? That's the point. So, but even the visual light can actually bounce on the skin, and just wear your SPF steady. It should be part of your routine, your morning routine. Okay, now I've finished spreading my vitamin C serum all over my face. So as I told you earlier, owing to the fact that the weather is cool, very super cool, I'm going to go in with a facial oil, and this facial oil contains a good tyrosinase inhibitor at just 1%. Yeah, so it's just mainly for brightening of the face, and then for hyperpigmentation. So this is my facial oil. Yeah, so I'm just taking a little, just small because it's daytime, so just a little. I think I took just virtually 3 drops. Yeah, and I'm going in almost immediately with my vitamin C. The reason is the fact that this facial oil has glycerin in it, a humectant. Yeah, it has glycerin, it has sodium lactate in it as well, so it has a huge advantage when you apply it on your damp skin. But the thing is that the layer of the vitamin C is not that thick for it to take long for it to absorb into your skin. It absorbs almost immediately. And if you're an oldie on this channel, you know very well that my vitamin C is not ascorbic oil, ascorbic acid. It's a derivative, so it does not have a high pH. Rather, it does not have a low pH. I'm sorry, that's what I meant. It does not have the low pH of 3 or 2.8 or 3 point something. It even has the opposite. It has a pH of almost about 7. Yeah. So after my serum, my facial oil, I'm going in with my face cream, and this face cream contains a little bit of SPF, thereby not reducing the credibility of my SPF or reducing the SPF unit I'll be expecting. Instead, it will even help step it up, yeah, of my sunscreen. You know, there's this thing about using a facial oil that using a face cream that does not have SPF. It has a tendency of reducing the SPF expectation of your sunscreen, but when you have a little bit of SPF on in your face cream, it's even a good thing for you to even add, because with SPF it's good you even have more than less, because my own SPF is SPF 30. So having a face cream that also carries a little bit of SPF will boost my SPF 30. I don't know if I'm making sense here. So I'm going to allow my moisturizer to just get into the skin. But then as a beginner, if you have your SPF and your moisturizer alone for your morning routine, it's still good, it's still okay. Do you understand? But adding a little bit more luxury, a little bit more protection, a little bit more antioxidants, anti-free radicals, your vitamin C will do. But as a beginner, when you have your moisturizer and your SPF, I think you have the most of what you need to protect your skin. So here I am, my moisturizer, just giving it time to absorb a little bit onto the skin. Yes, then afterwards I'm going in, last but not the least, with my SPF 30. So as I told you earlier, the weather is raining, but that doesn't mean I cannot apply SPF. It's still relevant. So I'm going in with this, just dotting it everywhere around to have a good distribution. That's it.
Sorry.
Thank you. Oh, that's it. It's a Saturday morning and the kids are home. They didn't go to school. So that's it. I'm going to just moisturize. Very, very important. That's one of the secrets of reducing wrinkles. So my SPF is actually moisturizer, so you could go in with it even without using a moisturizer. But the fact that, as I said earlier, the weather, it's very okay. It's not as if going in with the moisturizer is going to be too heavy for my skin. You know, sometimes people try to avoid moisturizers on the face because they feel it makes them sweat. But honestly speaking, right now the weather, if anything, is even cold instead. So having an extra layer, it's not going to make, and that's why I conveniently used my facial oil. But if the weather was hot, that's why I tell you, most of the time skincare routine goes with the weather. Yes, when the weather is too hot, there are certain things you let go of, and when the weather is cold, there are certain things you can embrace. And that's why I don't know, sometimes I think I like the cold more. Yes, because it gives me room and accommodates a lot, though not a lot, because too much of everything at the end of the day is bad. So this is it here. My morning routine has been completed. If I want to apply my makeup at this point, I'm good to go. Yes, but if I don't want to apply makeup, I am still okay and good to go and continue with my daily activities. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like my video, share my video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop your comment in the comment section, and I promise I would always answer. Thank you so much. Bye.